have a calming place? You know, the kind of place where you can just let go of all your worries and fears for a bit, where the stress and anxiety and depression that's been accumulating in your life and holding you hostage finally releases you for a moment. Maybe it's a space in your house, or a coffee shop, or a local park. Or maybe you don't currently have a spot like that. Well, for me, I found the botanical gardens to be a space that's mine. A space where I can finally clear my head. It only takes about 15 minutes to walk to the gardens, which has made it pretty convenient for when I find myself needing an escape. These 295 acres of land are filled with such a diversity of life and seemingly endless woven paths that briefly manage to take you out of reality and into a stupor of tranquility. I usually visit the gardens when I need time to stop viewing my life through a microscope, picking out and noticing every little flaw in me that makes me who I am. If you're like me, you've become accustomed to brokenness, upheaval, and isolation, and you begin to long for the time before you become aware of the stains on your life, while simultaneously wishing you could move past it all and finally become the version of yourself that you want to be. Sometimes I feel like my life has reached a point of stagnation, and I get so weighed down by the thought that I'm never going to change. But when I go to these gardens, that weight is momentarily lifted by the beauty of the soothing sounds and scenery that this wonderful place has to hold. One of the first times I visited the gardens, I stumbled upon something that has continued to hold my interest. It was near the end of summer when I found a chrysalis dangling from a tree branch just above the path I was on. I decided that I would come by on a regular basis to check in on this casing and observe the process of metamorphosis, but the pupa never broke free. I came back every day for a period of time to inspect the chrysalis, but there was never any sign of progress or life. While it usually takes 2 weeks for a pupa to escape, months had passed, and I began to lose hope that this insect that I had invested time in had made it. But maybe it has. There's a term in zoology known as diapause, which describes a period of time in which an insect will stop itself from any further development in order to ensure its survival in an unfavorable environment. This process can go on for months or even years, but in the end the pupa will get to experience its life as a butterfly to the fullest. If a pupa were to ignore diapause and emerge from its shell under the harsh conditions that trigger this process, it would indeed still become a butterfly, but it would most likely wither and fade and not endure its surroundings. Oftentimes it feels like I'm going through my own bit of diapause, where I'm caught between the person I was and the person that I aspire to be. But maybe this isn't exactly a bad thing. Although it doesn't look like it from the outside, maybe these times when we feel stuck and restless, we're actually preparing ourselves for something greater. Sometimes the best thing for us to do is be patient for an environment where we can truly flourish.